Alright, now I didn't quite get everything in the first video, so started the second one. We're gonna have fun, so let's get dangerous. Alrighty, I'm kind of proud of myself. I finally said that. I've always wanted to say that in a video. I please myself all too easily. I amuse myself. Alright, so this one I did a little tester with once before. We'll see if it works this time. I don't know. I've never used this kind of tea light wax, which I found some tea lights over at the dollar store that I hadn't really ever used. And I guess because, well, if you look, I don't know why or how I even figured this out, but I could just use like the little wax deal, and because there's a hole in there I could test my own wicks. I was so proud of myself. So unfortunately, because it appeared that there was a larger hole in the center than what my my wicks that I'm testing were, I had a little accident. So it wouldn't actually light because the wick wasn't really sustainable enough to hold the wax, so I had to melt them together. So that's my meltdown mess. Easy to fix though. So I picked up some wicking basically at the dollar store, and here's the cotton, basically almost yarn like stuff. It's kind of unique looking, but because it's a natural fiber, of course it's gonna burn. So I found this over in the like hardware area where like you can get screwdrivers, those kind of things, hammers. So I picked this up and it's only $1, and there's a lot on there. And then just for the heck of it, I didn't know if this would work or not, but I picked up some jute twine. There's quite a bit of that on there too. And you can find this over in that same section. This paper I found over at the dollar store as well. This is over in the wedding department. So this is for like your mint cups and stuff like that for your weddings. Also, I'll get to how to use those in a bit. Found Vaseline and Crisco, and so we're going to test a whole bunch of cool stuff. Alrighty, we'll see how this goes. So here is my cotton from the dollar store. I'm going to burn it, see what happens. And what do you know? That holds a nice little light. I don't know if I need to angle my camera so you guys can see that. But it's kind of cool looking. I guess if you can kind of see. I don't know. Ow! Burned myself! Oh my word. Here I am just being a goof. See, I test things so you don't have to. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Lovely. Okay, so that works. I might just have to lower my camera, I'm not sure. Alright, so here's a stick. I thought, well, hey, you know, stick can be used as kindling. You might be able to try that by sticking your stick inside of a wick. Let's see how that works. Will it work as a wicking? Nope, guess not. So, oh, that's interesting. Alright, so I guess the oils from inside that stick came out and made a little bubble. Now, what's interesting about this, remember when I was talking about liquids and the waxes not mixing? Well, this is why. So now you can see that. It might not. Who knows? Maybe it'll sputter. Nope, it won't sputter. There's just a little nubbins there now. Alright, so don't do that, because that won't work. On to the next one, jute twine. It lights. Lights very well, actually. I'm so embarrassed with myself. I'm not even sure if I want to even keep this going. But like I promised, I said I would test things so you wouldn't have to. So I'm just gonna move my camera around and maybe it'll make a difference. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. Can you see everything a little bit better? Do I need to lower it? I think maybe I need to lower it. Yeah, I think I need to lower it maybe some more. How low can I go? Well, maybe not so that low. We'll try it. Look, now you can see everything. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Okay, back in business. Yes. I should do this. Maybe that. Yeah. Okay. So the jute twine works. The cotton works as long as I don't burn myself. This did not work so well. So now here's another jute twine. This is the green one, which I tested the tan first. See, kind of tan green. Look at that. Alright, testing the green one. Oh, look how it sparkles. Whoop! Look at that! See, it sparkled. Now, the flames on those are all very, very different. The other one that I had tried to use, and see, this is much thinner, and this is thicker, and if you see the width on that flame, what the difference is, size matters. Okay guys, size matters. Okay, so those are the natural fibers, and they will sustain a flame and they'll stay like that. As long as I don't tip them over anymore. Now, something I learned the hard way that I thought just any kind of thread would work, but turns out it's not true at all. Only natural fibers. I would not use wool because wool is like a hair. But I made these, and I didn't know the first time when I was starting to make candles a few years ago that you can't use synthetics because synthetics melt. They'll light, they'll go down, they'll fizzle out, end of story. So I want to show you that because I test things so you don't have to. There it goes, and out. See? Lovely. It will not hold the light. Try this with a longer one. It's got a little bit of a longer wick. There you go. You kind of see it? Just barely get the top. And out. So don't use synthetics because they will not work whatsoever. But these are still staying lovely. So you can use jute twine, you can use cotton, you can do those things. Now I'm just gonna hold those over here. Why am I even moving them around? I'm asking to burn myself all over again. Okay. So this one, I think I used, it's Crisco because I labeled it. I was trying to be smart this time. This one is Vaseline. Vaseline is petroleum based. Crisco is an oil base that's hydrogenized. Excuse me. Not quite sure what hydrogenized means, but I'm pretty sure it means thicker. It can't be good for you. Anyway, so we're going to try that kind of stuff. Here is the Crisco first. It's kind of cool looking because it's all like transparent, but you can squish it so it's flexible. Or not really flexible, it's soft. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, burn test. And as you can tell, it will also hold the light. So you can use anything like, obviously, if it's kind of like this, it's going to be used as a fuel, so you can do it. Chapstick you could probably use. If you melt that down, throw it in something like this, because it'll probably be a good fuel. Let's try the petrol. The Vaseline. It works too, by golly. Look at that. So you have those different options that you can use to make your own wicks with, and your own base for like your oil to feed it. If you don't have anything like a regular candle wick like this one, for instance, the base, you can actually take yarn and tie a nail to it, a paper clip, something that's going to weigh it down. So that way when you pour your candle, your wick's going to hold up nice and straight, kind of like that in your jar. Now wherever your knot is down here, you want that to be in the center of your candle container, because, well, if you look, that has a longer base out here, but my thread is off to the side of it. Now, you want your knot to be dead center, no matter what. Your anchor can be off to the side, but your wick has to be straight up and down in the center, or you're going to blow your candle up. Now these ones, I'm just going to set these over here, all its prettyfulness. Now these, I ended up making these nice fire starters that have no waste to them, so I can even separate it out. I took tape, see there's no metal piece there. I took tape and taped it to the bottom of my paper. And then I taped my makeshift wick down to the bottom. So that way that tape became my anchor. I poured in my, I set my wick, I poured in my wax, and let it set up. Now remember what I was talking about, sinkholes? I don't know if you can see it. But there, you can kind of see how it caved in. That's normal. Wax does that, especially if you pour it too hot. So in other future videos, we'll talk about how to fix those. Now this is a very shallow sinkhole, so it'll still hold a light. In fact, just to prove it, little sinkholes are fine. Big sinkholes suck. Do not light them if there's, and see this got still a little bit of a mound. If I don't tip it, can't tip that again. No, no, no. But those kind of things will really, really help. Oh, those look so pretty, all like Christmas lights almost. Sorry, I know, I get so distracted. But those are the kind of things that you can use when you make your own. All right, blowing them out. All right. Setting these aside, setting that one aside, these aside. So you can see all the burn tests I've done so far. Now, I'm not quite so sure how I'm going to do this one. Maybe I should hold my camera up. I don't know. We'll see. In one of these I've got rubbing alcohol, and the other one I've got oil. I'm not so sure if tonight is a good time for me to light either one of those suckers. But they will work as a fuel. Alright, hang on. Because I'm such a goof, and I may at some point need to remake this video, I'm not sure. I use this wicking just a little, because I don't want to get my hand down in there necessarily. So I kind of want a little bit of a head start to maybe move. Maybe. And stick this one in the oil. So, alcohol, oil. And just in case, mighty lids to put them out. Okay, so here's the oil. Oh, what did it do? I'm so not proud of this right now. I can't even tell y'all. Anyway, I just know it works. It's just not working for me tonight. That got a little hot. Yep, that's not wanting to work either. However, it does work. It does work. I know it works. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do this one again. But you can use it. I'm just not sure how. I'm probably doing it wrong. But again, I guess I test things so you don't have to. So maybe you could let me know what I'm doing wrong so I can set some other stuff on fire. Not myself. Well, I hope you found this entertaining and enlightening, maybe? Yeah. Maybe why goofballs should not be lighting things on fire. Yeah, that would probably be a good title for this video. Well, have a good one. We'll be doing other fire starters here in the future. I'll show you guys how I make my candles to where they all look all finished and beautiful and they all work like they're supposed to. And I've sold a great many of them over the last few years that have just been wonderful. And I hope you found this good. Have a good one, guys. Bye.